Kejetia Market kwa babiem emfa emra bedwem so. Live on Adom TV. Yes, stream on all our social media platforms. From Facebook to YouTube. Also share live on so multi TV digi box neso. So na DSTV, more Go TV so live and so hodom. It has no peso asaje brena oni eba betina so weba se Kumase Kejetia fire outbreak na so on man patch fatos na I for bo ma join FCC and omo sanhwe se eja ato Kumase Kejetia Adom PZ side wonum hona eja yi ato Ghana National Fire Service mpenfo akwakodu on momodin bia se yebetimi adum no nia ye tete no enye eja na guso we are live ni ohwe TV ni so are live enya recorded we are live feed ya eti transform esuonum no ene ja no asom no Awurade hu yemobo Awurade hu yemobo dwadini ba konfom suonti ne yetete no dwadini ba konfom suonti ena kofa we nyina ede aba tina no pedie so live on your TV live we see enya recorded videos we are live what is happening now to see em no ka say ne esi Kumase Kejetia Adom potamo no first for na yade yebekọ so akada bia se ye na wodwam na yeka ho asem no cause wo first one na ye show na de che na wo hwe bia first for car ni si because onya kwan no de awuradwanim ene ba bia eja na toilet na homa no enru ho ene kina ma eja na tra baba soso we mu nyina no so etina nam so bia ma eja na baba so other stores na e wotire no nyina because omuntimi num jare ntem Omaya de na omaya na tin so mo ye ba mo try hwe ba ekofa fire tunnel free mamponten ton ka na mu sesi wono ye de ba bedum je to Kumase mamponten ka na ekofa de bai ha oti ye esuo asantemantam so eno no adwedfo no enka franti also is omaya smart akọ we no ho yisijefo efido se na be ya emeso transformer nim because so transformer mu dia ekwa kwa fast amforo ene de aba so it also mu jai ba bia no mu dum dada na ma shops na ye hye ko se protected transformer ya hwe na se janitor transformer mu a ene jana no kra ba de a chense ne omo ehunu no so first for makomo ya de kudos to you areho happy birthday eko efama nana efia ampoma the second. Happy birthday to Nana Efia Ampoma the second. Nana ene wa woda nyame onhyira na onyo kese wo mo ahini ase entre na emo odin kansempa oma odin ema asumdwe emra oma odin emie ye yopono fama omanfo happy birthday Nana. You wish you all the best in life. Obi anso do birthday na da bia anso no. You wish you happy birthday. Then also happy birthday to the channels manager of Adom TV. PK, but your picture no one for PK picture no to me. So happy birthday to PK, the channels manager of Adom TV. And when you're 22 years. So PK, happy birthday. Eko for way every year woma. Yena no ye juma management of multimedia. Yenyina see we show. All the best. Nyankopon wonhyira wo. No nyo kese. Onko so ntre wakwa ba mu. Omo akoma so ade nyina emre mu emfa ema. So happy birthday once again to the channels manager of Adom TV. Then happy birthday enko efama Harriet Owusu. We fru papa of akwesi wonom. Harriet papa so ma happy birthday. Obi odi birthday bia so no. We wish you all the best. Honorable Matthew Nyindam, MP for Pandai Atenase. Ona bokode Everybody Adom ade a chin edie nyame na eda na ase ene mese esa aba hodom ebi na me no aba bedi komo Honorable Matthew Nyindam Pandai member of parliament ko so sheye Everybody Adom onso asini die nke ya to yiro nchen bebre ya to Kumase foyi omo de eja yenso de sabio mframa na hu amanfo hu school dan ne we nyina peja
Oh, constituency.
Mama for nya baby na.
Nti obi a ejene de.
Oh.
Kumasi for eja hihie. Na yeah, so sabi unfortunately. I don't know. The rainstorm has been very bad. But quite apart from that, constituency in here, it's okay.
Chairman Joseph Adekoka, as joining us here, or the former Greater Accra Regional Chairman, and my NDC Amyuku, and also Enche, or joining na Yatwa Yankomodi Esum. My name Sarah Joseph. What's your interviews?
It's here. It's here.
We are happy.
Menya happy.
Ade.
Me das. Ma menchia awiefo. Na machia pandai fo. Na fe me de ya konso kese pa e de amakumasi fo a. Unfortunately, sabe mpradu yasa. Enne amene o kase obi awi ayaba. Yeah. Sabe o nya se obi wudie, but ne wiase enema nyina oboabo ano no. Enne na wi ayaba. Eyasinsu na ayedi. Oboafo ne hwan. It's a serious incident. And at the way a journalist kono be shache because uko unemadum pa we won say there is little fire service for betimi aye. Okay. Especially babia ejanaton. Okay, whereby me my live feed ni biem. There is very little on betimi aye because area hono no kwan bia na ho. Ya ka betimi afa. Akọ fight fire no from a different angle. Nti atesim. Ena hono no materials na e wo ho no. Eye materials a ebetimi ahye. Ebe magana koso. Ebe jana be koso. Ena wo gina fa ko na wo fight jana. How are you going to succeed? Nti just a lot of people fache me wo hwe ekwan we ekwan o say kaka no FMO. But obi so na presence. Obi so na presence, obi so na pray. Oh, nka fra. To hwe sa ekwan na. Yes. E kwan a o say kaka fam. But traders are blocking. Oma block e na oma on say asa o man you be come na akosi sen. Sabi obi bre. Nti sesi a wo be ka nsam foforo a. Na akwa say o bre ne krum. But management of your settlement very poor. Wiring very poor. So many indiscipline. But this time, it doesn't. So we need to ma emanipa. Because by the we have to just be sympathizing with the people. Yeah. But other than that, lace and kebedi them, anka, bibi say immediately no. Say fire tender bakukra na minua. They should be able to fight the fire. But for krana bana mu nyina ntimi wura ho na mu gina fa bi fa ko. Yeah. Impact be na be a jane so. No, be a trek honum. Yeah. There is nothing they can do. And at that time so ntimi create kwan. Sure. So what will you do? O mami wu. O hwe o mami anim so wo. O mo si fa sika bra na je o mami a wo so sika bi ani hwa wo de ko. Enyo wo an obi wo. Enenia sabe nema yi a ekoso. But I think that mama ye nyina fa mpa bonya the enter omachi. Yeah. Sarah Adwa Safo. Onu say Mrs. Stana no. Oh, okay. Madam for me. 7th Parliament. Na nyina na leaders. Yeah. Na onu ye deputy majority leader. Na me ye deputy majority. Timi ni majua pa. Me tie ni interviews. Majua san ya me ya. E me ya bebre. Me nim ni ekwoso ajua brebo. I'm seriously hurt by it. Me hu na me kankan nema bi a esi wajua brebo mu a. Me I don't know how to, because she was one of the promising ladies in MPP. Young ladies in the party, very promising. But unfortunately, from 8th Parliament, nema asisi ewa ajua kwan mu. Minim so obi na eye no. So ono anso na eye no hu. I just cannot understand. Ama the goodwill, any sympathy, sabio the future of Ajuano is becoming narrower and narrower and narrower. Timesrene papa sabe huhumu to say because okache interview was so no huhumu a bliss and obviously spiritual there is a spiritual world.
Yeah.
Obia ni obetimi aka say huhumu eni ho. Wo ye nipa yi de. The spiritual world is there. Timesrene papa say nkomo intensify mpabo mu pa empaibo sabe emadwa. I think that there's something basically wrong with her. One, wakasa bebre. But ope obia also sabe what benefited from this party. Adwa is one of them. At her age, on your opportunity, echo parliament. At her age, Adwa age, or the contest former speaker, Makakwea. And you'll be an opportunity.
I think 27 years.
At that age, man of here, Sako cry professor. Na party atimi ama akwan na watimi contest papa yi na sabe nyame ayo adom na delegates atimi di tumi amaw na wabe gina party na nan na wabe MP no a great opportunity for you and ade ba ko na okasa I say she's the first deputy woman in parliament as the majority side.
Yeah,
it's a plus. But unim say enu achi and see that Adwa is the first person who has been a deputy majority leader and at the same time a minister of procurement.
Okay.
That's never happened. Tell me now, after leadership, there we a leader.
Yeah.
You're more ministerial
position.
But no, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo for some reasons, as at the ministerial position you're there, they can't. A man for Bebre were some kind. People were not happy, but eventually, she became a minister. It is an advantage. It is a plus. That doesn't mean that you want me anye. What me here? And watch, you winning 2020. She was given a cabinet position. Her ministerial appointment was a cabinet one. Me catch your boss, Massa. When you say sa position, no, I just started saying you have problems. No, sa position, no, president the position to her for almost 1 year.
Yeah.
And the piano. And also by some man Nana Akufo-Addo. A man for can say people were not too happy. But it shows how the party also values you. It shows how Nanado also values because be music right and the way we are wine. Because here Obra the way we suffer, some of us suffer to be able to win our seats. Na yebeba na yebeti ni ekosu ya na
maybe it's also not because a not president in maybe not the general public in aware of because the man penny big just said my creative ministerial position they are
and just a small ministerial position for almost 1 year.
Na man penny still
left the position for
maybe the president knew something and they are aware of.
You see, Sabin Predriasa. Ohe the role of Adwa father, the commitment, the support, and the class or the party now. I think that president wanted to just show that kind of love for the family.
Not because of maybe what she was going through.
Maybe to that extent too, because Sabio, Ebisu or just like you said, or how. Or how no woman, maybe president didn't want to compound it. Say be a woman or so. You more you were maybe ama na how na be then. Akwekese. The president decided that he wouldn't do that. Okay. But at the end of the day, the president be no memi no. Yeah. But this is what he's been able to do for Adwa. Yeah. Inti say ne sabi babi so ho na anya woda. Why will you come to the public and then moving from one radio station, one TV, and saying all manner of things? Nti saka sana oguso a woka no. E dey na emfaso be no benya efi.
Or say at least e betimi asisa pepa e din say ne kakra fra manfort. Because at one point kwa no pay nim so unu OPK writer bia waya in price MP.
Menya hu.
Okay. Now what can say? Some of them you mo bashi Adwa then. Now they were not privy to information and Adwa they made. So he wants to apologize to Adwo Asafo. Maybe sanka Adwo amechiremu ne ya. Eka sa apology no ebi kwa nanka aba. Nipa bebre age ensem a ko uti Adwo Asafo a o say get to a tamasa na party na shada etweska to the ama some party members. Ye dey chine radio station to radio station. Na ipa ba akọ. Obeti MP we kasawa, party member we kasawa, na nyina ba Adwo Asafo ba hye na Adwo. When the party itself at the national headquarters, the reason behind here, Adwo Asafo is incapacitated. Party penny be to me and my bontia meka say, bashing Adwo at this time no, you're wrong. Because ye at the hierarchy, ye him say A, B, C, D, and K, Adwo side. We are find a way to deal with it. Party ye dima when the big chan trodi for mu a common seminar. Now, didn't say another. She feels only come for. Sending Yamia Buano to me a manema to me, dear manna. Or much training sim. And it's okay difficult on
When you say, as and before say, and yasam yina, or before Kuirama, Okuno, and Obefia, Oka.
And it's the mad the last of a phone of Kuyan.
Savam. Good.
Because no dick can't quen.
And send me wa, Minia, and send me wa, me knew me. Sansam never way your need your cool. Yanka emu binti. And some be so a wa, Yabeka emu be a day. Ati. Sabi unu yeri tiwi. Assembly wa wari ni mua. E down bako be pajana no be kasa asam no. Na wari gu e den. Eba. Nti nyansam nyina na e den. Ka ho asem.
But what about thing you see?
Look, e die na party mpanyifo no na omunim a omanka. Ntam ka say this ministry no. They left it for her for almost 1 year.
But was the party hierarchy happy with?
Why will you be happy?
The demonization of Adwo
Asafo.
Asafo.
You see, I don't want it. Adwo is my. It's Emi ya mano, because sabi mpanyinfo say offense you. Eno amode no ane de. Na adwe. Nsam a woka nyina yi. Daache. Ebe kwatia no. Nsam a Adwo kan ne oguso a wokan. Daache. Sansan ya besimi akwatia.
It you the nka emfa oni din say amanfo ase nka wonye din.
Nya se onye din.
Okay.
Babia asambia ni babia yeka no. Tinabusa say from TV station to radio station enti one day na mo betimi aya abo. What can you do to help?
Maybe
send so person wasad be the MP a. E you need domi kwamenya fo asem.
Yeah.
Say me ma lose election 2020.
Yeah.
Kwan ya me fa so lose ye mia na minim. Kwan ya me fa so enwini nne no mia na minim. Because me nsu enkwachiro bia na wasere me. Me nkwaka nchiro bia na daache wode yakase because who say African ana bibini na ni agi bebre na nyanko ho ayede na nyanko ho akere. Nti me Adwo a I won't vent my anger this way. Me fa kwan bi so na masa akodome kwabenya. Omo eneto abama awo. Omo so neto abati awo. Nti say na obetimi aba parliament adome fo na ede wo ba. Dome kwabenya fo na ede wo ba.
But obite bono.
Yes.
Ati ensemu a MPB gina radio bi so, gina TV so be kenti Adwo.
Yes.
Ona bon kwahye dome kwabenya no nkyerem kyerem dome kwabenya fo na nka omo nko atrim. Na no ote bono, no ote asantema to no ote western. Yeah, what is ye ka say?
Yes.
You could cruise sika from chief of staff office.
Yes.
Ekoma Adwo Asafo.
Yes.
Wa bra party mpenfo ni mpefe pa say confirm from chief of staff then. Ma me from say party can difficult. But party penny be to me and confirm from Famous or Pare. What I say no cry na say no cry. To diffuse some information na ko no. Party for be for because you see at times ka dey ma Adwo Asafo but still Adwo Asafo so ma parliament. Party for be at say Adwo Asafo na to abaditi my Professor Michael Kwei. Eto mo buafu. But Adwo Asafo man to abaditi Professor Michael Kwei. But for some reason was in papa nti oyedi and she face say ye din say ye no. Akwa ekirache. So beka na sana mafo beje de kra fa wonyi ni so ayo mo so asem. Ba so beka chem se me na to abaditi a obi na abra man to abaditi ano. O se ne ono was abstain ye e was ye levy. O se ne me ye meka ye levy na me fo so. Obi ano wo party ni in parliament be at that time. Me say na ya we a o so kan no so mfa so. But my kokwe wa to abaditi ano. But enya MPs bi omode Adwo Asafo nam say Adwo to abaditi my kokwe. Iti Adwo ka omi tire my MPP huna mane in the parliament na 8th parliament no mu hu ye.
Unim ni pa dodo a o ma accuse o mo say o ma ntro aba mama kwere unim mo dodo.
Ye ti say to ba just ebro tu.
Otimi bo omudi.
Wa mo say no say almost side.
Unim ni pa no.
Oso onim nkrofo a o ma ntro aba ma.
Aden na wa mo.
Ose no pese obo.
Ese obo. Sa nokre na wo kan.
Boss oso pese obo.
No, sa wo kan nokre.
Oso pese obo.
Enti ye bede ehun se nyo no a.
Yes eh.
Ye bede ehun se nyo no adwa.
Aso no yi no so obi
wa. Na say wo na ma accuse you.
Yeah.
E na wonim se nya wo a. Wonim ne wa ya sa de no. Eno ansem omo se me ya nya me ye wei.
Pese ne bi no na na.
So wo kan nokre. It is time for you to say the truth.
It no san you.
Just who sign we won sign it you.
Okay.
It is easier for you to say nya me a.
Okay.
Now because who no more aye dia. Na one more mudia what shows that you are exonerated. Yeah, na just say what one word.
So no nyo no.
Me can say you no a.
Okay.
Sabe me 8th parliament. That be American. Me nya kwanya betra American 8th parliament.
Yeah.
The indiscipline in the 8th parliament was just too much.
Okay.
Omu nyina na amanfo bebre wo me ne omo share parliament. I blame all of them. Me baako enya baako. Because mu ye nipa 137. We mu ye 137 independent candidate nko ene ka ho na ma be ye 138. Na MP so sabe enya obi a want politics ase. MP amanfo thousands of people ato abama one over baby MP. And you know the importance of a speaker on the floor of parliament. Mu nyina munim. Na sabe pride biasa boni ben pa na His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo aye boni ben pa so why boni kura na sabe party ni nya Nana Akufo-Addo dia e na me nya me dia e nyina ye dia nti so di obi ba na se wo mpeni pa na wono na adwe no constitution na man kwan se wonfa na mra you know the consequences so won to aba ma na mo akoto aba na sabe ni asi people who appoint fingers. Sabi, we because Domiko abanya seat no. Yeah. Sabi, ohwe nsama ewo Kwe family. Yeah. Any a friend say Safo family. That kind of rivalry na ewo ho no. It is easy for somebody to say ebi adwana anto. Okay. And very easy. But for all you know, otoye. Amane sa nkobia point say we are yes. There are other names amanfo are spread across. And for you to say, what better one to further speculation, leave it for you and your God. For you to say, Mama, me 29 then. And then sit comfortably. I draw winning as sit, Domiko Abenya comfortably. And then I sit to know as a free answer. I call your friends. And this for them. I draw for the first time, eh? For the first time. And then I draw pay on pay. On make us say. She's part of the reason why we lost Domiko Abenya. Yes. Ebi anasabe wano so wanya hweo. But politics, in politics, you know, your actions, your actions speaks louder than words. Yeah. For all you know, adwo anya hwe wanya boni bia one campaign antia your friend say Makoko Junior. Yeah. But enam say ebia why dormant in the constituency. Enam say why na adwo say me nya bibia emfa Domiko Abenya ho. And you're more dangerous because people will look at your actions and interpret your actions to me and say you are supporting NDC candidate. Because in politics there are so many ways you can win your votes. Yeah. There are so many ways you can win your votes.
Momo say onye popular. Oh, Domiko Abenya. Onye popular.
Oko primaries now lose so onye popular.
That
is the meaning. Sana politics in it.
It was one quite a nyep Michael Kwe Junior.
Yes.
I didn't say on your popular. Constraints one.
Yes.
So she's asking, say, me your popular dear. How will my own popularity?
Yes.
A bit me more win the election.
The say primaries na econ.
Yeah. When you lose the other say.
Now we are popular and one winning.
Oh, there be on.
Yes, that's politics for you.
Maybe the interpretation may be in year.
Yeah, exactly.
Because for example, we're zero.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
A be a winya 1,200. Yes. And obinya 1,201.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
By majority decision,
yes.
You know, Nipo nya 1,201 na winning.
Yes.
Are we saying say because obinya 1,201 now nya 1,200 no, onya popular na. You have about 1,200 people believing in you.
Yes. That's right.
So it should be draw conclusion say because it's part of our politics. Uluza onya popular there. Then that is where you create the disaffection.
Yes.
And your mom got number be there.
That is the unfortunate thing about politics. Man can say, me need to move.
Yeah.
Look, me call Pandai. I won this seat for the first time, 2012.
Okay.
So that seat, it was in the hands of the NDC for 20 years. And I may win it 2012, and I may win it 2016, and I may lose 2020. What was Mama for Kafame? Me, MPP winning order. Omu winning order. Me na me winning that seat 2 consecutive times. And na maybe lose 2020.
Okay.
What was Mama for Kafame? And this is Domi Kwanye seat no. Me winning seat no. Not president I lose over 8,000 votes. Me 2012, I won the seat in Pandai.
Yeah.
John Mahama, His Excellency, beat Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo by 8,500 votes.
By Una winning.
Me na me winning here. 2016, me winning seat no. John Mahama beat Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo by 5,000. But me winning here. 2020, and I me lose here by 2,072.
Still, your mama beat
Nana Akufo-Addo by 6,000. What is Mama Kafame?
And I sabe we need 2024.
And I sabe we need 2024. So it is about the people.
As you see, so it means say per own crowd, you know, if you see that narrative, they say uluza onye plan because what call and wasaba.
And Masaba.
Saman for them point can
Come on, family, ma. It is up to Adwoa to prove to the people that we are popular. And Adwoa is capable of winning back Dominic Kwabenya seats, but not this way.
so wasaba.
The way I come, that's not the way to go. Say no beko dia emwa. Say pa no de beko dia emwa. Nti me no na mesre Adwoa ne say me. So we are so interested in doing politics again.
Okay.
Mesre no she should tone down.
Okay.
Look, nyensam nyina na ye nyina se ye kwa akotena se na aka ya nsam a e stations so a there won't be MPP again.
Oh, okay.
It's the same way na NDC for NDC omo crisis and now be antimi nkasa because they are in government. They had their time. They had problems. Kwasibochwe and all those, and they did their report. They managed to control people. And never be an obetumi agina on our council. So we are sad there. Obviously. Then what the rules of the game, the constitution now you draw as a party. No? Then what are we talking about?
And we'll call disciplinary committee.
Disciplinary committee really doesn't mean say. I also heard her. One time I'm inviting somebody. You see some of the things that she was saying. And moi, look, they can refer you to disciplinary committee to listen to your views, advise you. It's not and yes, but omo person who how.
Okay.
Obetumi aduru mama tofo. Obetumi ati what oh, nye ni say. But answers now what they my kra no. Tell me fool say, the Adwoa I know is not the Adwoa that
Do you think that the party should take interest in dealing with this Safo and Okwe family in Dominic Kwabenya?
Well, yes, in the first place, sabi asamba ewa abusia mu a abusia na esemo yedai. Mo kan wasa. Asem bi so ho a ebia na enye politics a asem. Say your politics won't asem dia. I strongly believe say the party should do something about it. And na me can me Adwoa. She's one of the promising ladies in MPP. Okay. But the way I okono.
But I say, Honorable Matthew Nyinda, Member of Parliament, Madisha Pandai constituency, Chairman General Joseph Adi Koka. Chairman.
I know Saji for
Chairman. Chairman,
today, Yaminado.
And this Muye.
Oh,
Abemwode.
Abamu.
Power Suite.
You are no that be that.
Okay.
You are resetting the country.
More resetting.
Resetting.
It has soon pain.
And you never why wouldn't
you move me a crono?
I was a chin. No enjoyment. No enjoyment.
4 years, yeah.
Oh, the 4 years that one day is a long time in politics.
Oh, okay. Chairman Joseph Adikoka. Greater kind is what to say. Now, as I still way, MMDC is a show.
I have a more national vetting. About 1 year, so I walk off and cough. I want to meet man. When I say, Omamintia, on a washer and a pay in a munia.
Chairman.
That's the one poor man. Fine. The Nancy and the Ukrua and the pay we begin. So I told Obuna why so the politics, that's where it starts from.
Yeah.
The grassroots.
Sure.
Unit committee, MMDCs, then MPs, and then the top. And if you don't get the base right, I hope by end of March, by April, no, they will be in position. I'm saying I confirm a few of them, but announcement has not been made.
What's your address for them?
Oh, I joined my young couple, my very good friend. Also, because I was regional chairman, I encountered several occasions. Sometimes I could fight. Sometimes on a friendly mission. The first interview on this issue, meaning Asempa. That's where all the matter started.
Yeah.
But at the Utiena summer or a year ago, say the way MP before Mutritino, after they thought she was the one who voted for Alvin Bagman. The problem all started from that period. Is it 8th Parliament?
Yes.
And that's 8th Parliament. 8th Parliament.
That's the 9th into
8th. The 9th. Obia suspicion. I say Adu Asafu. Until Emma, previous she was the deputy in the 7th Parliament.
Yes, deputy majority leader.
Majority leader. By 8 no, because of this kind of.
No, if she became a minister.
She became a minister.
Yes. That was when they didn't call gender.
That's what became a minister, gender minister. And subsequently, no. Or say you're relegating to backbench. Somewhere you see, anytime there's a defeat in politics, that is where you see the kind of worms ever out. Say victory bar.
Yeah.
Inyama obia catastrophe obia person okan because open position okan see na ya to na
position
about to be a come, but defeat the Bape. That is where you see the other side of the coin, and that's exactly what we are seeing. And if MPP or one take care, other people they have the same grievances. For instance, there are 88 members now. 88 or 180 members. No.
I'm sorry, against
Kenovrata.
Or is it 80?
80 something. 80 ministers or something. Eugene Wachi was my very good friend. You realize what he started saying. Said a gang against him. Most of them, sir, leader no MP.
And the
appear could be. You realize after the elections, if you were watching him on television, he was throwing some salvos. I'm just or say I do about you Pandora box now. And you're out, more than Adwa Safo. And sometimes, for healing processes, it's very necessary that you let the people vent their spleen. It happened to us when we lost 2016. I mean, a lot of things came out, a lot. And some of them, we couldn't make them public. So it helped party from doing certain things that we did not do when we were in 2012. It's a very important, I mean, hauling her to the discipline committee is premature. On Kafi, he's just talking about it.
Because a bit so, a big message or the amount of sure I say. When President Kufuor we need 2000 elections to heal Ghana from the year one of war against the Rawlings and what the reconciliation
exactly
by
to
give people opportunity to voice out.
Exactly.
Yes, not abiding to be maybe because CB and fan, but so be it me voice it out. Say I'm pessimist or being tea my dear yeah. Why you okay?
Yeah.
So do you think say going forward no? Should the party have gone ahead and started hearing people?
So that's why they set up the Professor Okwe committee.
Okay.
I don't know their terms of reference. Okay. I don't know so far whether they've been engaging the people on the ground and MPs who have lost and all those. I don't know what they are doing. But that's the right thing to do. So you must let them. You shouldn't start cracking the whip now. Because 75 also on standing election bill. She's a papa.
Yeah.
So when she says that, she's at liberty to say anything because she's no more coming to you.
I'm saying a bed my MPP. No, say. It also honorable in down and said, should the party find interest in the Michael Quay and Osafo's family? There's an issue between Apostle Kojo Safo and the Professor Michael Quay Abusia. No,
I don't think there's a family feud.
There's an issue.
Oh, but when you reduce it that level, you are missing the point.
Because I'm honorable in Jamaican. Meaning say a year strictly political.
Oh, it should be political.
And I say a beer a year other matters.
Oh no.
But Obi or Domeko Benye said there's a huge misunderstanding between these two families.
Yeah, the problem is that the Okwe's think they owed Domeko Abenya.
Okay.
The Adwa Safu fact, so that is my perception.
Yeah.
So they have this large church.
Yeah.
Or Kiso Asafo in that community, because I have been a regional chairman, so I know. And they win the election for MPP. That large community, church members, they go where their leadership goes. Well, yeah. So that's why there will be a tough war.
Sure.
That's why there will be a tough war. You think I'm the owner? I'm Gashipon Gamano. What I say? Now I just have some most separate right. No more about. So you that political
fusion,
it will be there, but I don't think it's family. It is politics. It is a political problem. So she is saying she also your politics bill unless his father asks her to do it. But I'm sure she's not going to come back again. Once you are out, you are out and out. Well, if they try to discipline her, because he's saying something that you are rather deepening the wound. Okay. No, that's okay to her and pay. She's on one of your sister stations. Yeah. I think it's 8 o'clock on it. She's going. You can't stop. She's an adult. With the chain based on and you can't gag her. So the mistake they made is premature. For the general secretary to refer, within 24 hours, 4 days, and got this committee.
Maybe if you almost try sanitize system. Because now
they should wait.
They should wait. So be about so be explode.
No, they should wait for the Okwe committee report to come out. That is when we have pointed out the mistake and everybody has come to agree, say, henceforth, this is the way we are going to go. Then you can rein people in. But you haven't said anything.
So to be better said the Okwe committee will invite Sarah Asafo.
They should invite her and ask her that exactly. Say, what has happened? What they should. Okay. Because that should be part of the mandate of their investigation. So what you have to call her rather.
Also shooting my Okwe. Also starting from Domeko Abenya.
Yeah, exactly.
People lose your Domeko Abenya.
Exactly. I mean, she's right. To me, I don't see anything else. Hue and cry about this. Maybe let us rather cool heads must prevail, and then we try and do the back channel engagement. Yeah. That's how it's done. Back channel. Obama penny be our friend with Adwa. They say, okay, I somehow on economy inti. But to go public and say you are going to refer to this, you rather embolden her to say, because after all, no. You can't jail her. Can you jail her? The next is what can say we need it if you party no. We need there and this way. You better our too. You better our too. What is no? They should relax and allow.
Your politics.
Allow things to. It happens in every look. For this year, Biden. Look at what even Biden, his own good for Obama, Mamino and friends, Senate leader of the House of Representatives, Mamina Friends. Look at what they did to Biden. President, but so see, Assembly to one. They gang against him. They wouldn't listen to him at all. People came out openly and attacked him.
So in our politics, it's party first.
You see, we have to get to a certain stage in our politics. It is not everything that the party will do that will suit everybody. Naturally, there will be somebody in opposition. Yeah. When the person speaks, you don't have to take the person on. You have to listen to the person. And if you don't do that, that is where you have these factions now, factions coming up and that kind of thing. When you have factions, it destroy a party.
The way they hear politics now, that is why my grassroots and they are too partisan. Some NDC near BBNDC baby are okay. Some MPP near BBNPP baby are okay. So we don't have the Ghana factor in most of our discussions. It's about what my party sees is right.
You see, those were the days, communication was limited within a certain environment.
Okay.
This day with social media and all these gadgets, people outside influences, people are beginning to be discerning. I want people to be discerning.
Okay.
That the issue, let's interrogate the issue.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it is to the development of the country. And when the country is developed, you, the individual, to benefit. Oh, but if we go, that is why I'm saying, and our politics, all of us must come together for the next 2-3 years. Otherwise, if we lose this opportunity, what happened in the 4 years?
Because to be honest, a position like, with all apologies, Chief Whip, have never been in support of Chief Whip, especially a duty of whipping
everybody
caucus members to be aligned with certain position.
When it's not even palatable.
When we knew some people were even fighting against E-levy,
we forced them to go and...
We fought people to go out. Oh. And now E-levy, how, man? Everybody in MPP seems to be saying, I'm not in support. Meanwhile, we had members of the party at that time. If you say a party position, so we didn't look at the national interest.
Yeah.
Something once the president's now okay, whether you like it or not, you need to be in support. But in the party, you lose it. OPP or party seems to distance himself from E-levy.
We have to be discerning. We have to be discerning.
What I mean, I'm what we can.
Bibi dem will be yeah, Chairman kind. Chairman. Many we are, you know. Sabio says and the phone I can say. Young candy wait here. Say I'm grenade there. Sanet here. Well, me be trying Kajwaya, Sabi NDC near the way I'm a canon. Yeah. Very different. YMPP ni, me hear me one say. Met you know.
Yeah.
Well, gagging people there. There's no way I'll be able to me a gag will be some man and casa. Say after elections, nipa be a casa.
Yeah.
General Secretary cry then. Akasa. What I make you know. Casa biane enho. Nso so. Adwa casa na nso so I dey bano. E different.
Okay.
Chief Whip, advanced democracies. Chief Whip. You can't take it away. People, and they say party anyway. There is a philosophy. Every party has a philosophy. Nti ye nyina ya adwen ko banku mu a na echa se wo ye wo party we.
Okay.
Ti samene wo nya adwen e wo party ni mu a ebi wo ho a metimi aka. Ebi so a principle no there. You cannot take
deviate
away
from the principle.
You cannot deviate away from the principle. And then yes ade anka sabi uncle adiko ka wo. Ofo say even the few years and a few months NDC take over. Yeah. Officer we need consensus. All consensus ho. But you cannot sit here and be talking about those concerns. That is where the whipping system can. Some parliament, and I say, we are 138, and will be 137.
Yeah.
The principle is that president Anana Adodan Akufo-Addo or nominate party president somebody will be back for speaker.
Yeah.
That is the principle. That is it. Principle no. So if you believe in MPP principle, set been prayed biasa. Omodi make koyaba. Penasem, and no crown penno. I get me. But the principle is that we want to make you be ma. President Dan is who you be ba.
But honorable, you see, the issue too is say,
Yes.
Say president will be ba. Not president to say, Nipanam the neighbor.
Yes.
Abidi a month first.
Yes.
To do not see pen. Still, change now, president, person the neighbor.
Enti pedivos na no pedivos na ekwa nya ododo na ese omompeno because votes na omoto ye no na ya about 136
o ya nkan yo
o kan ko drew omo kan ko drew babi I think 136 no mo say as a bibi never be nko yi and e dey sa dey buy so if you say so ododo na nya ododo na in any case ministers are Nana Akufo-Addo ayi omu one aka kire wo say
Obiano
no more pen, even including Ono Adjoano. One I can say Obiano pen. But the principle is that it is the president who does that.
So does it mean say even if the president is doing that, that's a bokra and you so
no, because that is the principle. So until you guys obon you so, then you are making a mistake. I didn't obon you so. When you can say when obekwa ko yi ni panaba, obodi ni panaba, who problem? You can talk about your problem.
The opportunity to determine whether the person will be affirmed.
Yes, Honomono, that is where the discipline has to come. And yes, idea. Look, party bia nka yenye penyini. Because obia odi ne bebe bia no, nenso e wono so. Obia odi ne bebe bia, nenso e wono so. Ben nam say, yentimi nya perfect society ntino. Edruba bia, you bury your ego. Me na me ni parliament hono.
Yeah.
Me your parliament no hono a. Me ka say ebia. Okay. I would not prefer Makokwe. Okay. But the president then badia. I have no choice. Because Metwaman. Because president ne din aba. And ne omode ma bagwe. And yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Oye Ghanaian. He's been in parliament for so many years. He's led the 8th parliament for that period. In two park actually me say the way Bagwe here in the business na better than if he had gotten that.
If he can be saying this if we are happy with Babin.
Mutaka oya King Kong e kun pa dia kunya Bagwe no. What happened? What happened between Ono and the Bagwe? Even on the floor when crowd Sabio and your damn asem. What happened? Nje chiro say nipa bia won na anso. Even at that time no Akokwe na gina ho ena na Bagwe gina ho na so Mutaka nto aba nkotu makoi.
Yeah.
Because Oka say he think that the way Nakwe managing house is better than what Bagwe was doing.
Yeah.
Mutaka ne kai. That tells you that Obia would never be no. Na answer there one so. But put that one aside. No, I've say one to abantia Makokwe. So let's assume say what man. But na me can say. Enam say in some kitten na e wo omo backyard no. Because I don't contested by Makokwe.
Yeah.
At her teen, at a younger age, or contesting no. At the end of the day, only take over from Makokwe. Nti san neman kitten na there. Nti so what to abano mo say obi anto amma Makokwe, you'll be the first suspect.
Yeah.
And then chance when away, you will be the first suspect.
And so be about volunteer because I'm not first suspect here. I should also be the same person to come out and say Nyamia.
And then they don't back. Man can say you know, but still I want to make an and this planning measures here by. I think say when
this committee.
This is nearby committee and refer here. Like I said, Nentia almost refer to the disciplinary committee. When they started, the letter came out. General Secretary, Eka said everybody should cease fire on these matters.
Yeah.
And no sa bar back. And no flat is our orders. I think that is where the referral
the book contention
buy. But Namaka said she's not going there for somebody to sanction her or to do what or do what. An opportunity has been created for everybody in MPP to go and vent your anger at the committee level. Okay. Opportunity no war. Look, former MP's platform, me also send me a former MP.
Do you think says Sarah Joseph a believe a committee chaired by Michael Quinn?
That's why I'm saying that. It is not about your belief. To make Michael Quinn now choose. That day I went to NEC a bit late.
Okay.
At the end of the day, that is the committee. That is the names came. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
NEC has agreed to say he should chair that committee.
Okay.
I don't think Workers won't believe it. It's not one man's committee. That even gives you opportunity to deal with him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, because I'm the chairman of the committee.
When I said no, could be a moment to me. I can't.
other persons still what stops you?
Mate, mami, my boys need to kind of pay.
Aye, over the day. Sabe, I was also the top former.
Live from Kumasi, Asante
And I'm not so.
And then I mean we. That's why now Indiana.
I see.
Hey. Maybe you not do no. These are live videos from Kumasi. Eja to a year Kumasi Kejetia anope no.
It's not easy crap.
Alopausi abo wamania eja to Kumasi Kejetia enlo. Edine ohunu se see a live videos and you recorded.
Hey, still.
And still so far I tell about me pen or no.
I was it for?
4 years, but she baby a what baby a
I want to be around.
I find the actual horse no more baby a case. The actual horse in one the apple. Eti ejano.
How can you
and she or honum no
planning committee?
Yeah,
the way you plan.
You're planning yet. You're planning yet. Say on the betting on what betting is a decision. I'm supposed to say to a bet you. No betting. Say you will be between Vanda Point Yabuatin Jan. When you are watching your catch to go Vanda Point, so unim ko first win election in our pump circle for.
Enti amuja obi asi consider obi
because o party organizer na ka just opening go for apom we. Na vote na wo pam free party bu no. Enti ye jan
organizer brother den go for. O si na why na boy say. And no one fan count.
No. Because hydrant in Ejuma. When was the last time we check a hydrant or area? You see, no people wonder, oh, can
OBSC company, and you see fire hydrants, so say.
And then access to the market. Access to the market.
And now we just talk Cantamantuing. Fire tenders and then war and cranium say 14 as I say. It moved 13 and you assume the call. Do you know why? Your fire hydrant war, Cantamantu. You block your shops and the SCC. It was still Kobuzu over near Deba. 13 and the call Cantamantu. See, I'm young, the Saddam. It just a top of can
So
sometimes we are quick to blame the fire service, but everybody are. Who should never know the way I hear planning, they disabled them.
Obviously, the traffic, that's what more boy, me, you got to say,
meanwhile,
other countries, or markets, the way we see market, access, access, everything. Sometimes, if you almost your normal crown part, or some much your more coin style, some of them. I mean, why is it?
For whatever reason, before you say Jack.
Almost.
Mimi dia me nkami jutum se na moye na nkeye. Mummie moe, someone amoye mo ade. Nti nka mummie mo in such a way say.
Also be anya ba bitina.
Boom, mummie mo amonya ade no mo space nya den. In case of
material na material am I hoshi no. They go is the
same. Look, naked wires. Omode wire no. Naked wires.
Your politics no.
Oh, maybe I was a politics. Any politics.
Honorable. The thing is supposed to be a decision. I was say nipa yednesi mention nano. Yednesi man tam nano should take and show. See, even now okuvana po ayen. Ni okuvana po ayen. For example, Medina di. You see food bridge. We are man for koye demonstration. Man, nipa prepare. We say na for use food bridge.
Say down.
Cross the street no.
The same street na near cross na carbon crofonenti. You koye demonstration she ties or kwemu no. Ya jama is a man for na ton near ma
food bridge so. Omo fa ho. Na woni wo ko dey asam na obeka.
Ete hwan me.
Someone to abam.
And then my MC bin cause a CSA. Okwa wapam.
Someone to abam.
Ebeka je to abam. Eti politician be suro because send this wapa way MPP at be politics. Also mo pamo. But the reality no one no. Mama Jessica empty sika another draw ban up you be say 1,000 cedis. Member, what you got chance to say, because live runner will be you win a 2 bit me as a chat. Dial star 281 hash. Selecting option 4. One I will okay 0557 062 dash 0557 062 dash. Why not every year? Young friends, they see and miss and send and sack and 1,000 Ghana cedis and now. Sasika we know and yes, a car, yeah, this my car. We need ya within 1 to 2 minutes now on ya our mobile money wallet. So we need ya near credit account with 1,000 Ghana cedis. Eric say do I'm a first one, the pakura winning put to winning at the court. The second one will be as a but my number be Sarah. Every partner will win 0557. On every part of TV and Casasana Mako a break no Abba CM. Na who say Ampa were winning a fat at the amount and a pay 1 sack and 1,000 Ghana cedis. And now it was with me so extra say Mpensenpensenmu we have another live draw and so abroad dial star 281 hash star 281 hash selecting option 4. Never chat do be a peso bia. Uchaba could be a 5 Ghana cedis. Baku be a biano. A 5 Ghana cedis. Chadudo be a bia. Chagum sa chagum. Sada efa a compassion. Yano amanswana. Okay, nya dia mame enam ho emra ba. We trust me to be en power man so na it me en di enko. Be dwem sudie. Dr. Frank Amwakohine akwakodru. Kejetia ba bia eja no e hye no. So we will try say be engaging no honum na yahwe enhye also edigu akwam. So that's the regional minister and any entourage and also but that's Dr. Frank Amwakohine. Always apt. Obojuma, the youngest minister of our time from my hometown, Asante Mampong. Dr. Frank Amwakohine. Obrene ho ase tie nipa to anamo ebetimi aboa amanipa oy action guy so nim na nanim no oy action guy even from his days in schools your person oye no yeah positive no obeye amnesty. So the regional minister it's not short and I also akwakodu ba bia Kumasi Kejetia no atono and I know say the challenge you know one ebetimi amampanfo deal with and I think one of them amampanfo aka ho say me a quiet better because maybe a other bush maybe a regional minister number in a quiet demo but a 24 age when afa it kai a quack also kite me from a quote the but I do want to afa. So I believe Dr. Frank Amwakohine will do the right thing to ensure that a settlement to myself for the tumapa efra. So honorable Yinda Mr. Joseph for the area but so ya when the minister say out of the 9 forest sites now Galamsey for your multi I rescue 7.
Well, me Tessa. You know, he was in the floor yesterday.
Yeah. And I think to top up, Erastus Asare, one of the journalists who has been at the forefront in the fight against Galamsey, ABC minister, so with me, I'll say the forest, no, at the Ameriana. And Nura, Forestry Commission for issue statement, but more to me, I'm more forest, no more to me, every. But you have got regional minister, and then some 12 for ADM, come on. Yes,
so what is that?
They have to go back because of how severe it is at the back end. It makes it difficult for him to go there because the fire is still on, very severe. The smoke so serious that he cannot get there. The first part of the building that got affected by the fire is a little bit resolved or solved, but the back end is where the situation seems worse. The traders are angry. They are counting their losses and they are trying to salvage some of their goods. That's a trader there. Dr. Frank Amwakohine very well worried about the situation.
They did well, but now
so he's telling them to control the crowd. The Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amoakohene, live on Joy News, in here to look at the gravity of the situation at the Kejetia Market.
Nanka Dr. Frank Amoakohene eko abekaba seneja no ehyiba no okone ni mu enye to so musasa omachi na fire service for no etimi edum ejam ko no na enwua ne bo ama ne bo no eja na egusua na ehyiba timpen form ka so bo ben won bo enye ti na se omusa ba omachi na eja oma fire service for ntimi yo omadwuma etimi edum eja no ekura. So another live draw say ba wa kwemu sika another live draw because so they twagum star 281 star hash star 281 hash no select option 4 now they try and beside another draw asa to ja near on the where we
yes now we can forest
yeah forest commission issue statement enra
but such statement o man timi ambo
o man forest now forest yeah
me Galamsey fight ni dia da bia ya ba ha akwanya ba ye kan wasam a fighter Amabua, he should sit up.
Okay.
Miss Serena, the last time about farm, I can say, one, he should not fight it from a partisan level.
Okay.
Two, he should not fight it from a propaganda level. Okay. Because I didn't know a cost. And I is Kassam Nekan. He's Kassam. Omo yes, Galamsey, we know. Me catch you say, Omo Ankasa, party Nankasa, Nim. Sabi, Sika, Efrimu, Eba. Both MPP and NDC. And a bass hambre we are. Omo memo of sa or how no a wa uncronful. And it is a one fa the spirit of patriotism. I'm fighting Galamsey we are. Ya back can some enko. Yes, I'm happy. Omo de sa airline now.
Yeah.
I granted president opportunity say wait me ama lances no. Parliament. But for some reasons, fool say it should go through pre-laying before the floor. Because with the pre-laying, committee no benya ho kwan. Na nema bia emfata na ewo mu no. Omo yi ni nyina den. Okay. Afim na afi omo abele do.
Sana back for discussion.
Yes, na lay proper.
Okay.
I think it's a good start.
Okay.
Very good start. Now, the next issue is how to make sure say operation on the ground is really halted. It's not an easy task. The should not fight it from a propaganda level. It shouldn't be difficult for them to give us the names, the list of forests now.
Oma rescue.
It shouldn't be difficult. Coded information. But you give room for people to speculate.
Okay.
Speculation is super mupe. Galamsey fight there, dem papa because I have womb, chairman for womb, MP for womb, HS Obia
chairman be okojisi can be free be buy
womb. Wouldn't say so to and I campaign so I no so no. You promise you almost say ba mo be adwuma.
Enu so womb.
Edin. It is say I find say anasin entintan na mo ga.
Anasin entintan.
Awurawura mu edin.
Yeah. Anansia. Galamsey assembly there. Me say stage I do know. The best thing, all of us as a people, you're to me say for the next 2 years, you're banning small scale small scale mining.
Oh yes, I'm banning small scale mining for 2 years.
Uti.
Okay, Maminti.
Yeah. Me sa principles statement here. Tamagalam say Shas America. Yeah. You see, we have to come back to basics. First and foremost, how many excavators near Ghana?
Okay. Or say what's our record?
Say our record. Sir, excavators, how many of them are doing road construction? Okay. How many of them are doing mining? And where is their location? Okay. Number one. Number two, who are the people financing this Galamsey thing? Because boys now, Omoko Pit, They don't have the money to go.
They
don't have the meter.
Over $100,000.
They don't have it. You have to identify them.
Okay.
When you have identified them, they know that these boys, they are looking for employment. Their job is looking for employment.
Okay.
So what do? We find alternative means of employment for them. You go to all the mining places here. Let's take Western region and Western North. We've got Bonsa Tire factory there.
Yeah.
Egu. You have Aboso glass factory. Ebu. You have bauxite enclaves. Egu. These people want jobs to do. So if you go to the mine Okotu Galam said, at the end of the month, I know you personally. I know you.
Okay.
They still get 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So you create employment and double them.
Hey, Chama, one of cash or more.
Nipa all tunu na American.
Me a voice no, omunya cash o.
Omam confirm. Omunya cash.
Omunya cash o, Chama.
Look, no.
No, I agree with your principle.
No.
I agree with your principle.
If you are going to build based on what you are saying, baby, we have to import water.
No, I agree with you. No, Chama, for the way you are laying your argument, I'm with you. I'm with you. But double 2,000.
No, we can. You see, we have to. Because Rwanda will go. They are not having this problem. South Africa, Omutu Gold. We can do this in a structured manner.
Zamzam how power.
What's it?
South Africa, Zamzam how power.
Zamzam in there.
And I'm saying.
No, Johannesburg. You are not allowed to do those kind of things. So, no way. It's structured. If they give you, there's control. And yet it's no, it's controlled. So if you want more Zamzam, whatever it is now, it is controlled.
Can we say to ourselves, say, I'm saying your politics,
I'm coming there. I'm saying that is what I'm saying. Maybe you don't know. If we don't come together as a people, politics, we have a very serious and debate about the way forward. Because the bottom line is that the boys are looking for what? Employment. That's why they go to the whole class of the matter. That's the whole class of the matter. But gold no only.
Yeah.
They don't chop the gold. When they dig the gold, they give to somebody. The person who has sponsored them, the person who has bought that money, has bought that excavator. He gets them, and he gets a chunk of the money.
Yes.
He gets a chunk of the money. How much do they give for going down the pit? Can't we match that? So if you create a viable and sustainable industries, the enclaves I'm talking about, right? You sustain the environment.
Sure.
Oh, because before, did we ever hear about Galamsey? Take your mind back to about 15 years ago. Did you hear anything about Galamsey in this country? No, but the gold was there. But they were the Omutu. But it was not in that stage now. No, the whole place is what is degraded. Oh, so as I'm making forestry. Why did we even start giving license to people to go and mine? It is great. We have brought this matter on ourselves. And we have to take the decision to solve it.
But I say, Chairman Joseph Adi Koka, from my last live draw now. Compared to say live draw now, Kada, never I will be on. Okay, TNT and Kumakoso, Kumase, Kejetia.
The structures, these wooden structures that they built on the railway, that is the major problem that is even causing the fire. You can see when we went upstairs with the minister, still the fire was still raging and there's no access. You can see that there are waters in the tenders, but how to get to the main area is the problem. So we are still working on it. The military have come and they are bringing extra people to come and help us.
What's the way forward?
The way forward is we are bringing the ministers and this to clear all these things from here, so that the fire service will get access to them. We are bringing excavators, bulldozers to come and clear the road so that the fire tenders will get access to
What is the anticipated time that you think can help you?
Okay. Eti Asantuma Timaro Semano pay aba. Mamko Maslipa Winnie Sikio Sikar Aba. Masalo, good morning.
Morning.
Me patron sa ka 1,000 cities no.
Mpacho me sa kapa
Nice
nyame
one.
hia mo Adom
Na
TV.
ucha say.
Mpacho mi cha 45 cities.
Okay. And now they really 1,000 cities.
Na mani na. Na mi sister ka me so 145 on the engu so na me 5 cities to credit.
A problem na dey kwa solve.
Wait. Ye be say dum so yanti. Eja fa me fridge munti me ko farm. Eja fa me fridge to me
fakotobi. Me da safe ye next live draw. Fe ma me draw no. Eti na call no ma me 5 4 3 2 1 afi yanko 0597 105 ... 0597 105 ... Ono wa wini your next and last draw for the day. It is the kakachi we check another 3,000 and ya che edi abamo. Say yan parwa wanso abamane no e kasa sabe ne saka ne sika dada. Ne saka ne sika dada. So aka cho se we no enye sika e de ma no obi di abrɛ. Onya ya na se usika no edemua nesa once a machine be select o number no machine ya select o number ne pe within 1 to 2 minutes na credit to account with 1,000 Ghana cedis 1,000 Ghana cedis and ampacho wanya eti yam se we should nipa 2 na wini we say ka say me say about count 054897 okay the start the store so eti mama hwe nipa betimi nya nam na kasa na ye wrap up na yemko nipa watimi edi enkodem for our live draw ya e buy no also hwe na agya ye no enye emfa enko so whenever mtikoso na twa star 281 hash star 281 hash na select option 4 na etwa dodo bia opebia efa egum oda bedase oda matini ndam member of parliament for amafo a ewo Pandai constituency so na chairman general Joseph Adekoka former Greater Accra regional chairman Edma NDC Amuyukumini they akwesi is a part of our Ghana mat ye ka say koso na efa Ghana fadie di Ghana aduane okay menya kola no wa homa so na hello good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, afama. Yeah, wadi, what are they called? Now, what you say, how did you
What I say?
Usan, I try how did you
but 50 CD.
Hey, now they're the 1,000 cities. And then about so the fees are now.
About I go to fees,
Fakochia, I and I say, Yakupo Yad by Juada ever said yes, yeah, because Adom TV background.